So our challenge is to get out of our mental prison. Our mental prison is created by our thoughts, and it's a connection between what's going on in our mind and what's going on in our body. It's almost like your body has created its own way of thinking because it's habitual. We've made it habitual, and it's like in what they talk about in the 12-step programs. If you've ever come across the 12 steps in whether it's AA or any other form of addiction, which is Narcotics Anonymous, maybe sex addiction, love addiction, eating disorders, and they follow the 12-step program. But one of the things they talk about is stinking thinking. Now, when you're full on an addiction, you can actually see somebody's stinking thinking. If you talk to them, the way they talk, and whether they talk and whether they're actually talking to you or they're talking to themselves. But we all have experienced this in some way, that we've got stinking thinking. Now, if you're unhappy in some way in your life, the probability is you do have some form of stinking thinking. And you can break that habit. And you break that habit by creating a new habit. And all that's happened is over time, because over time in life, as part of our challenge for growth, is we get punched in the face. That's what it's like, really, isn't it? When you hit a big challenge in your life, whether it's around your health, whether it's around your family, whether it's around your career, whether it's around love, spirituality, from time to time, this is the way the world seems to work, that it's going along nicely, and then you fall off a cliff, it feels like. So that's what I call getting a punch in the face. But in that, sometimes it's because the lead up to that is because we have stinking thinking, or we've slipped into a habit of thinking in a certain way and we're not challenging it. And so that falling off a cliff is a way of challenging this type of thinking. And you need to create new habits around it. And there are many, many ways to it. And I'm actually encouraging you to create your habits for you, because this whole industry, the self-help industry, is just full of crazy people that have a lot of stinking thinking themselves and they want to preach to everybody. My message to you is find your own way to break that habit of your stinking thinking. That will get you out of the prison of your mind. It will break the habit of being your worst self. So, you know what my first three are? Which is what? Being grateful, finding ways to be grateful, put things in perspective. This too shall pass. And the other thing is stop taking things personally. Okay, that's me.